How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. This is JR with the JR Wisdom Channel, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in. We starting something new. This is my first official dating show, the Cuffing Reasons Dating Show, and I appreciate all you guys for your support as you coming in. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We have our first guest one time for the algorithm before we get into it. You guys, we're gonna keep it cordial, we're gonna keep it professional, we're gonna keep it sexy and things like that. And mind your manners as a few housekeeping rules. This is a pilot, like I said. For any of you guys who want to participate or be a guest, or you're looking to shoot your shot, you know, at any of the guests tonight, make sure you guys check the link that's pinned in the chat. I appreciate all you guys' support in advance. So without further ado, man, we just gonna jump right into it because we on our grown and sexy this evening. Wherever you at in the United States, make sure you tune in one time. I have a special young lady tonight that I will be bringing on. Don't be afraid, so on and so forth. Everybody else who calling in, and we're gonna get right into it. Her name is Toshay. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Let's get to it. Miss Toshay, how are you doing this afternoon? I
I
know you're on the West Coast. What's happening with you?
I'm well, thank you. How about yourself?
It's always the greatest day of my life. Thanks for
Good,
asking.
good.
So I
Absolutely.
appreciate your support. We trying to keep it cool over here. So as I said on backstage, we're gonna keep it relaxed. I'm definitely trying to find out a little bit more about you, as well as all of our viewers here as well. You're our first, which is this is very special. You're my first guest for the Cuffing Reason show, and we just gonna get into a little bit of your background here. From my understanding, previously us speaking last night, you are originally from Alabama?
Yeah, from Mobile, Alabama. I stayed there for about 20 years. I'm in San Diego, Cali now. I've been
Mhm.
here almost 5 years.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, yeah.
What made you make that transition from down south to the West Coast?
Life.
Life?
Life happened. Yeah, life happened and um I wanted to leave the South for a while, but it was just I never really took the step. But when I finally took the step, it was a really great move. But just were scared about having to do something new. But yeah, life
So
happened. Life
so why
happened. I
the
had to make
why
some
the
changes.
why the West Coast though?
My dad is here. My dad lives here, and so he's pretty much my family. So I came out here with him. Came out here with him. He's getting ready to leave, but I'm gonna still be here.
So he was already out here before he was already in California before you got out there.
Yeah, he's retired Navy, so he retired from the
Got you.
Navy and stayed in a contractor job. So he's been out here for 30 some odd years.
Contracting out there in San Diego. That makes sense. Yeah, because Navy's deep out there.
Yeah, yeah.
So so how if you don't mind me asking, I know you should never ask a lady, but just for the viewers, how old are you, Toshe?
I- I'm 41. I'll be 42 in July.
Okay, and that what's your sign? I'm not I'm
I am
not
a
I'm not
Leo.
I'm not a little I'm not quick off. I'm not I know the whole Libra scale thing. I heard you said I was thinking more of a what's the Leo? I was thinking Leo, but go ahead. You said you're a Leo.
Yes, I am a Leo. I am a Leo.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
you're
a
a
Leo
Leo.
sign. Yeah.
Okay, okay. I don't know anything about that, so I'm not gonna get into that. Maybe you can expound on the traits and characteristics of a Leo. I know they're aggressive. I think that's all I know, or
We
something
are
like that.
not. Don't be trying to judge. Don't be judging us. We are not aggressive. No, Leo. I mean, we just stand in our power. When we're healthy and healed and standing in our power and knowing our worth. A lot of people say that we may be a little conceited sometimes, but
Oh,
it's a fine line between between being conceited and just knowing the power you possess.
right.
Um, Ruled by the sun. So me personally, I connect with the sun. It's like it recharges me. It's definitely my friend.
Right.
So, but no, not aggressive, but we want to get our point across, if we want to have something to say.
Got you, got you. So what's your in turn now I'm getting on this astrology thing. I know the fellas who are watching as well. So what's your like matching what's the signs that you're most compatible with?
Ooh.
Because I
Um,
guess you're an earth sign, I'm assuming Leo's an earth sign, right?
No, Leos are sun or fire signs.
Okay, my
Um,
bad. Okay,
I, I don't
because I'm a
know.
Capricorn and
I
it's a
don't know.
goat, so I just thought because it was an animal, I think most of them are animals, that a lion was on the
No,
land, so I figured it was an earth sign. But yeah, go ahead, my bad.
no,
Continue.
no worries. I don't know. I mean, I've dated Geminis, a Pisces, and a Sagittarius. And I ain't dating them anymore, so they may not have been compatible. I don't know with
Right,
those
right, right.
signs, but I think that's it. That's the only three signs that I've really ever dated. So yeah,
But
I
in
don't
terms
know
of
if that's
combat, is there like, because I don't know about the astrology, I'm just asking, is there like a sign that you're supposed to be with?
um it depends because we're more than our sun sign. We have a sun, a moon, and a rising. So you have to look at. I don't really look at sun sign compatibility
Okay,
because there's so much more than that.
okay,
Um, when you read a horoscope in a magazine on the internet or whatever, it's actually them talking about your sun sign, but it's so much deeper than that. So many things that go like, your moon sign. I need to know how you deal with your emotions, and your rising sign. Like, how are you going to present yourself to me? How am I actually going to see you? So there are a lot of aspects insofar as that. So I don't know if there's a specific. I don't have a lot of fire energy in my chart,
right.
but um, typically I think like Earth sign energy would probably be compatible for me. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, because it's
Gotcha.
very grounded. So
Okay, so earth signs
yeah,
basically. Okay, got you.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say Happy Single Awareness Day before I kicked in. Shout out to everybody, all the lovers out there, all the hopeless romantics. Happy Single Awareness Day, and hopefully, okay. I see Marlo has said Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, so I guess that's who you need to be linking with,
Air
preferably.
signs.
Yeah, I
Probably.
guess what I'm saying. So Alabama, born. I'm assuming born and raised,
I was born in Texas,
born in
but I
Texas,
lived my entire adult life in Alabama.
adult life.
Born and raised in Texas.
Okay, are you previously married?
Yes,
Okay,
I got married when I was 19, and I was married for 10 years. So I got divorced in 2010,
okay,
2010. So yeah, previously married. I have three children.
3 children.
My oldest is in the army. She's stationed in Texas, and I have two that are still with me, 19 and 15.
Okay, so your
So
kid, yeah, basically all your kids almost grown then.
yes, yes, indeed.
So what
Yes.
what so what's your thoughts on married life?
Um, I mean, I think it's wonderful, if you find someone that you're compatible with and that's what you want. Um, I've been married, so
Right.
um, I know that aspect of it, but I think marriage is great, if you find someone who you're compatible with, and it's a healthy marriage and a healthy connection, should I say. So I'm not against it. But am I trying to jump into it? No, I'm definitely not trying to do that.
Right. So marriage was a good thing basically with the right person. So it's
Yeah.
not necessarily like if it happens, I'm not putting words in your mouth. I'm just trying to understand what you're saying. So if it
Mhm.
happens, that's cool. If not, that's cool too. So what are you Are you searching for like a life partner, or what would be ideal for you at this point in life on your journey? Excuse me.
Um, I would say someone who's also on their journey. You can have companionship and commitment without being married, is what I feel.
Gotcha.
Um, so if someone is looking for, you can still have that same type of commitment, but you don't necessarily have to be married. If we get to a point that that's what we decide, like, yeah, let's settle down and, get married, cool, I'm fine with that. Um, but I know I would have to be ready for that because
Yeah.
I want to experience the single side, if you
Yes.
you know what I'm saying, like date and not necessarily trying to jump into marriage. That's not my goal. Like, I'm not trying to date anyone to get married, should I say. I'm just dating. It's the companionship, and you can have that whether you got a ring on it or not.
Gotcha.
So
So I'm assuming you got divorced at right around 30, 31.
Mm-hmm. 30. Yep.
So you were single in Alabama for like 5 years, 5, 6 years.
Oh no, I've never really been single, to be honest with you. I've never really been single. I got married when I was 19, got divorced and got into another long-term
Oh,
relationship, and then got out of that and then got into another long-term relationship.
got you. So you're
So,
more of a long-term relationship person then.
mhm, yeah,
Got you.
yeah.
So how long have you been single?
Almost a year now.
Almost a year.
Yeah.
And how does that feel? Is that like a comfortable space for you, or is it odd for you?
Yes. I'm very comfortable with it because it's me just being able to live and not really have that attachment.
Right.
It took some getting used to in the beginning, but I actually enjoy it because it made me learn to enjoy my freedom and my own personal space and also spend time with myself.
Got
So it was hard at first because when you're so used to having somebody, but then when you don't, it's just like, oh, it's cool, just
So
took
did
this
you
on.
come to Cali? Did you come to San Diego single?
Yes,
You did?
yeah, yeah.
Have you noticed a difference between the men in back home and San Diego? Is there a difference
Not really.
or no?
No, not really. Men, unfortunately, no knock to
No,
y'all.
you good, you
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Well, look, I mean, it depends on the type of men you're dealing with and what you're attracting, of course. But no, it ain't no difference. No.
S-
So, but it
So
could just be the men. No shade, no shade. It was the men that I met in my encounters here. But no, there's not a there. No, there's no
yeah.
difference.
So five years in California. So I'm assuming you've had a serious relationship since you've been in San Diego. But you've
Yeah.
been single out of the 5 years, you've been single for a year out of those five
hmm
years.
Yeah.
And so how have you been actively dating? Or you just been like kind of discovering yourself in your singleness in this year.
No, I have not been actively dating.
You haven't. So
Just enjoying my journey and enjoying myself and learning myself. So I have not been actively dating.
gotcha. Yeah, I can definitely
Yeah.
understand that. So any man who would be interested in shooting their shot, what exactly are you looking for at this point in your journey in a man per se?
Um, I have to be honest, I'm not young and I've been through my share of relationships. So what I
Absolutely.
absolutely know is that um you have to come to the table equally yoked, right?
Okay.
Or above. um just being honest, I know what I have and what I'm able to do. I have my own, I'm independent, but that doesn't mean that I'm independent like Boosie. You know what I mean? Trying
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
just like,
yeah.
I don't want a man, but I you have to be able to support and sustain yourself. Okay, take care of yourself. And have your, getting I'm not going to say getting your life in order, because at this age I don't really want to be dealing with anyone who's still trying to find their way,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. um, we can grow together if we have goals, things like that we want to accomplish, but someone who is prepared, like has lived life and is prepared to live life more. Um, but you really just you have to be able to take care of yourself. Now, it's one thing if you're in a committed with a relationship with somebody and fall on hard times, something like that. But
Right.
insofar as coming into the relationship, that's the just dating someone, you just kind of got to have your stuff together. You got to have your stuff together. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
dating Ray Rays and Boo Boo the Fools anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody I have to take care of. My children are almost grown. I don't want to raise a man.
Facts.
So
Yeah.
that's it. I don't want to raise a man.
So
Not anymore.
before I move on to my next question, I'm gonna just take a little quick intermission, guys. If you're just now joining the chat, make sure you guys hit that like button. It's free. It doesn't cost you a thing. It'll help you. It'll make you feel better. Karmically, it works out on your behalf as well. It goes towards a good deed. So hit that like button, guys. Right now, I think we're at 35. We have 60 people in the chat, so it should be 60 likes if you don't mind. Give a couple shout outs real quick. Shout out to Beyond the Ant for the $20 super chat. I appreciate you. And shout out to the incomparable Marlo for the $40 super chat. I appreciate you. Peace be upon both of you. Shout out to everybody in the chat once again. You know, happy Single Awareness Day. If you don't already know, keep in mind, guys, the lines are open as well. If you guys would like to shoot your shot, or if you guys would like to join in as a guest as well, so basically, because they might be that someone special out there that's been waiting for you all their life. You
Yes,
feel me?
absolutely.
So back to what I was. Let me see where we're at. We're at 47. We're almost up there, guys. Keep hitting that like button. Keep spamming that like button. So Toshe, so you said you don't want to raise a man. I know,
No.
obviously that I'm a firm believer, and I know we had, on another live stream we had this talk about this, and I'm very big on that a woman should not take care of a man. I always tell men that they need to be stand up dudes, and you should be able to, especially if you're going to marry a woman, you should be able to take care of that household, provide for her and any children that you may have in terms of that. So is this something like, I know you said you haven't been dating, but from the relationships that you've been in, has this been like a constant theme that's been going on with guys of looking for another mom?
Yes, yes, it has. And I can't say it's all their fault. It could be too the way that I was presenting myself at the time. I know that in my previous relationships, I can honestly say like I didn't have a lot of requirements. Um, I was at a place where I was looking for, I guess, somebody just to love me without
Right.
knowing what self-love is. And I think we touched on that yesterday. Um, so I spent a lot of time, like I was in a lot of relationships where I was the mom, and you didn't have to do anything
Mm,
at all. And it's just like, and on top of that, not paying bills, like I'm responsible for my own house, for you, for me, my kids, my everything.
right.
Um, and that's not something I want to do anymore. Like I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, definitely some people, the men that I dealt with were very codependent.
Mm,
Um, and I definitely am not dealing. I'm all about interdependent relationships, not
yes.
codependent. So yeah, but it took me a while to get to that place too, to know the difference. And
Understood. Yeah, everybody
yeah.
arrives at different places at different times. Are there, so other than what you described earlier, what is it like that you were looking for in a man specifically, as far as like, I'll get into the physical attributes in terms of your preferences, but like, emotionally, and the way he conducts himself. What is it that you're looking for ideally in a man?
Well, he needs to be supportive. He needs to be nurturing. He needs to, for lack of a better word, he needs to be an alpha male. He shouldn't depend on me to make him happy, but I should add to his happiness and vice versa. He shouldn't, and he should make his own money.
Yeah.
He should have his own house. He should have his own car. And I hate to have to say that kind of stuff, but me dealing with men who didn't have their own house and didn't have their own car, or place to stay, always moving in with me. Like, I don't want a man who's like, oh, I'm going to move in with you. No, no, that's not going to happen. I've done that, been there, done. I ain't doing that. Um, have your own place to stay. I'm not going to knock you for the amount of money you make, but you need
Right.
to be able to sustain yourself just like I'm able to sustain myself. And also looking for growth. You should want to keep bettering yourself and doing more and improving yourself. Um, so I don't look at money, but yeah, I feel like you need to make at least what I make, if not more, so you can support you. Okay.
Yes.
Um, every people have children. I have children, so I'm not looking for someone now. I'm not having any more children. So if somebody is looking for children, I'm not the one for you, because I'm past that part of life.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that. Yeah, I was gonna ask
No,
you,
no, I'm done with
about
that.
children. Okay, you're done. Factory's closed. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done with that. But someone who is outgoing, who likes to have fun, who's spontaneous, who is charismatic, who matches I'm not going to say matches my energy, but matches my energy to elevate me. And an equal exchange of energy. Because that helps with elevation between two people, is what I feel. So You got to be able to take care of yourself. If you have, I want you to be family oriented and caring and concerned about your children, your family, their welfare. I definitely want somebody who is aware and woke, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the journey I'm on.
Yes.
So you got to have some understanding because it's going to lead to compatibility or not, you know.
Right.
Um, education, everybody doesn't go to school, so you don't have to have a college background. Plus, if you do, but just have your own shit, have you getting
Mhm.
your life together. Especially if you're in your 30s, 40s, we shouldn't still be playing games and not able to support ourselves. Um, and again, adds to my happiness. I don't expect anyone, but also allows me my freedom. Autonomy is very big for me. We have to have separate lives. Like, I don't want to be around someone 24/7. I just don't. I
Yeah.
need my space and I want to provide you your space. We can come together. We can still communicate, but I'm not looking for someone who wants all of my time because I'm not going to give you that.
Yes.
Um, I want you to be independent, go have a life. Again, interdependent relationships. So, yeah.
Gotcha. So what are some deal breakers for you, Toshe, in terms of with a man? I know you covered some, but I just want to get more specific. What are some deal breakers?
No job. If you don't, no job, no car, it's a wrap. No job, no car, no house. Like, I'm not interested. And I mean no disrespect, but yeah, I'm
Right.
not interested.
Right.
Um, any kind of physical abuse, if you have a temper, that's an automatic no. That's an automatic no for me. Because I'm no physical abuse, anything like that. And no, people ain't gonna admit that. But if you know you have a temper, I'm gonna pick up on your temper pretty quick. Um, Man, I guess that he has to have self-respect and he has to respect me. If you're disrespectful, that's a no. Because I'm not gonna be disrespectful to you. Um, he has to have self-respect and he has to enjoy his freedom and allow me mine. If trying to lock me down, keep me in the house, I like to be in the house, but you're not going to force me to do it. No control freaks and trying to be in charge of every detail of my life. Like, that's not going to happen. You just have to allow me my space. Because that's what I want to allow for you. So I think those are the ones I can think of right now. Like, no house, no job, no car. It's a wrap. I'm good. So,
Got you. So what are your preferences like in terms of the physicality of a man, the makeup of a man physically?
mm, mm. Um, Idris Elba, you were looking like him, and I'd take Idris. But no,
Hey,
I,
everybody
you
ain't
know,
Idris though. Everybody ain't Idris. So yeah.
um, let me see. I would say I'm 5'6", so someone who is at least 6 feet, taller than me for sure. Um, 200 pounds or so ish in that range, 200, 220. Um, because I'm not a small woman, you know what I'm
Right,
saying? So you
right,
got to
right.
be able to deal with that part too. Um, I don't have a preference as long as you keep yourself up and your appearance and your hygiene. Like, I'm not particular about looks that way. Of course, there'll be something that attracts me to you that makes me turn my head like, um, but
Somebody said,
I
"What
feel
about
like
overweight? What about overweight men?"
I've never, the biggest guy or the biggest guy that I've ever dated, I think the biggest he was maybe 240. I've never dealt with anyone like that was overweight.
Got you.
So I don't have an opinion on that.
I
Would
mean, but
I? If he's a great person, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to judge somebody because he's overweight. I've been overweight in my life. You know what I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So
So you
I
ain't
ain't going to
tripping.
judge you if you're overweight. No,
Yeah,
no, 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 no.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
That I think that's what kind of like what guys wanting to know in terms of that. And from what I've learned from women is that you have some women, but for the most part, the body type isn't really as important as guys put. You know, from what I've learned from women, it's not as
Mm-hmm.
important as they put emphasis on themselves in terms
Mm-hmm.
of that. So that's cool to know. So
Yeah,
basically,
yeah.
that's the type of guy that she's looking for, guys. So that's very, very interesting. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So in terms of that, I don't know if this I have somebody in the back. I don't know if he I was messaging you, brother. I don't know if you're trying to shoot your shot or you just trying to, I had messaged you in the private chat. I don't know if you saw it or not, but I don't know if you're trying to shoot your shot or you just trying to come on the you know, uh damn, you just deleted yourself off there. uh yeah, it was a guy in the back. I mean, he just removed himself. I don't man. I was asking if you was gonna shoot your shot or not, man. You know what I'm saying? And you just basically saw I was talking to you and you got off. What's happening, man? You want to shoot your shot? Message, hit me in the private chat. I'm just trying to figure out what you're trying to do. We don't want to make this awkward. You know what I'm saying? You want to shoot your shot? Yes or no? Okay, you disconnect yourself again. I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, but yeah, so that's very, very interesting to know. What's the best way? I don't know if you had any final thoughts. I'm glad to hear from a woman's perspective. What's your final thoughts in terms of the biggest issue, the biggest things that you would like to avoid in terms of linking up with someone and making the best out of it? I'm not asking you what you bring into the table or anything like that.
Hmm.
What is it for any guy who is basically going to have you in his life that he could be confident in knowing what he has on his hands?
um I mean, I'm very straightforward and to the point. If I'm comfortable with you, um, then I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna bullshit you, and I'm not gonna waste your time. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Because it's like why, and I don't want my time to be wasted. If you're looking for sex, not gonna get that because any commitments that I have is deeper than that. So don't expect to be having sex on the first 3 days. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like
Say less.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
mean like long term, but coming
Yeah.
in, if you shooting your shot and you on that coming at me on the sex tip, I can tell you like that's a complete turn off. Um, I think that characteristics, the character of a person has become so much more important to me than looks at this point. It's about your character and your personality. So if we don't match, I'm not going to pretend with you and act like we do because I've done that and that's settling for less than what I deserve. So if we're not a match, I'm going to let you know we're not a match because I don't want to waste my time or yours. Our time is not limitless here.
Right.
So just know I'm going to be real with you, but I am who I am. And I'm at a point now where, as long as you're not trying to change me or who I am at the core of my person, I'm not going to do that to you. So show up and be who you are. That is the main thing. Don't
Yes.
come in wearing a mask. Don't come in for perpetrating, pretending to be something that you're not. Because I'm going to be, whereas maybe before I wasn't able to pick up on that. Now I use my discernment like some don't feel right, So just show up and be who you are. Be honest about you are. Don't be a liar, thief, any of that kind of stuff. But show up as who you are authentically. Don't play me and don't play yourself. Be who you're meant to be. Be real with me, I'm be real with you. So I guess
Say,
that's my
say
final thoughts
less.
on
So
that.
fellas, y'all not getting it in on the first date. You know what I'm saying? You got you had it's we not on that type of time. She on her grown woman. So hey, it's it has to be organic. She likes to have a good time. You have to get to know each other and things like that. So I see I had a brother right here. Well, I guess he'll get you on the I posted this thing. He say he up in Long Beach or whatever. But
Okay.
we'll get that on the back end in terms of that. So it's been great, Toshi. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I had a brother here that was gonna bring on next.
Yeah.
Working for the fellas who are watching this and watching the restream, how can they and I'll pin this in the description as well. How can they reach out to you? What's the best ways to reach out to you?
I'm on all major platforms under Touche Germain. I have a website as well. I don't want to feel like people are applying, but
Oh, it's Touche.
you
Is it
know,
Touche? I'm sorry. So it is Touche.
yeah, Touche.
Okay, because I've messed up your name saying Toshe.
That's
So
okay.
it's Touche.
It's
So it's Touche, just like
hmm
the
like touche.
like pimping,
Yeah.
like pimping
Yep.
touche. Okay, touche. I'm trying to put it in the chat right now. Um, I'll put it in the description because they won't be able to see it anyway because it'll just go with the chat anyway. So say it again. I'm sorry. So that
It's touche Germain.
touche is that Jermaine with a G or a
G.
J?
Yeah, with a G. E on the
Okay.
end.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's got the French spelling of Jermaine, the original
Yeah.
spelling with the G.
Yeah.
Um, Touche Germain, and I'll like I said, I'll have that in the description of this video for you guys to basically follow her on all platforms as well as her YouTube channel for you guys to check that out. Any parting words, Touche? I'm sitting there messing up your name the whole time, but go ahead.
No, no worries. I'm just grateful. Thank you so much for having me. I think this is a great concept. And there's not enough of this where, men are actually promoting this to
Right.
encourage this. I know women do it, but men don't do it as much. So I'm just honored to be the first one, kickstart everything off. And I'm good with that. Again, so grateful for you having me on. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. I think it's great and I fully support it. I fully support this idea.
I appreciate it. Tell your friends about me.
I
You know what
will.
I'm saying? Hey, it's been great. I like I said, I try to keep it classy, keep it sexy. I think that you articulated yourself very well. On we're not on no hood stuff over here. You know what I'm saying? It's just grown and sexy only. Fellas, don't even waste your time if you on the BS. You know what I'm saying? I got her information up here, so y'all know what time it is. So I mean, I appreciate you once again, Touche, and thanks for coming on.
No problem. Thanks
Yeah.
for having me. Bye, y'all.
All right, you have a good night.
You too. Bye
All
bye.
right, bye. So I had a brother on here just now. I guess hey brother, if you still there, man, make sure you come back on, man. I was about to bring you on here, but you in and out, man. I don't know if you having cold feet or what's happening. I mean, you can't be doing that, man. If you want the ladies to get with you, man, you can't be just disappearing. But yeah, so while we're here, guys, yo, we got 89, we got 90 people in the chat. We got 72 likes. Hit that like button, guys. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. I'm not asking you guys for your money. I'm just asking you to hit that like button. It helps with the engagement. It helps to promote. Shout out to my incredible moderator, the lovely Marlo, the woke therapist. You guys subscribe to her channel. I'll have Touche's information in here. Marlo, if you could post her stuff, that would be awesome too. That would be great to post her information. The lines are open, guys. This is like I said, this is the pilot episode. The lines are open if you want to call in, to be a guest. And definitely, I know a lot of you guys are reluctant to probably get on camera and things like that. We're not on that type of time. We're not trying to embarrass anybody. We just trying to make some meaningful connections with people. So, feel free to do that. That's what this whole thing is about. Shout out to everybody on this single I like to call it the single awareness night, single awareness day, because Valentine's Day is just one of those things where it's just like, a holiday which a lot of fellas look for, a holiday to celebrate women and buy them gifts, take them out, and show them a good time. But like I said, it's synonymous with love, and we're celebrating that and just having meaningful connections. So um I appreciate the turnout, man. I didn't expect this many people to come out here. I'm gonna try to keep this coming. I'm gonna try to keep this coming. I'm gonna try to ramp it up to twice a week, man. So the link is pinned in the chat. I'll leave it open here for a few minutes. So secretly here giving regular one platform without being rude. Love it. Showing there is love out there for everyone. Oh, I thought you was trying to say something slick just now. Just making sure. Okay. Hey man, I'm all about meaningful conversations, man. Y'all don't be scared, man. Somebody call in. We're on here tonight. Don't be scared. Somebody call in. You know, this is my word. This is like one of my worst fears. I'm trying to put people on. Yeah, this is a dating show. Digital Ministry Live. This is a dating show tonight. This is a dating show. So yeah. So people, yeah, I don't have it yet. This is the pilot. Where some people, I can understand some people being hesitant, to do it, but it is what it is. Yeah, he's the Godfather, but we're just trying to do something new, man. We're just trying to do something new. So while you guys are trying to decide whether you want to call in or not, right? Let me lean back and get comfortable. Lean back and get comfortable with y'all, folks. This shit is so awkward holding this heavy ass mic. While you guys are deciding whether you want to call in and put yourself on Front Street, yo, don't cheat yourself out of a good experience. Just know that if you come on, that your soulmate, your twin flame, whatever have you, may see you at this particular point online, right? And you're being that you're hesitant or apprehensive about coming on, you may never meet them. Why you being negative, JR? I'm not being negative. I'm just pointing it out, man. Just pointing it out. It could happen. True love can happen for you on the Cuffing Reasons show this evening. All you have to do is hit that button. Just know that the woman that you want to have children with or the man that you want to have children with could be watching you right now. And all you have to do is take that leap. Getting your J.R. Ewing on. Yeah, that's who I was named after, actually. Good catch, Natasha Muhammad. I was actually named after J.R. Ewing from Dallas. Good catch. It's the corniest shit ever, but yeah, good catch. J.R. Ewing. Yeah, offering the chance. No big deal, guys. We need to. I think this is going to end up turning into the. I'll stick to it once a week. I think people are more open on the chicken wing side of things, the chicken wing and communion side of things, which I can definitely understand that. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. So if that's it, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here because I don't want to waste anybody else's time with this. I think we've tarried long enough. Shout out to Touche for coming through and being bold enough and having the audacity to come on and show her face without, you know, worry or being ridiculed or judgment and things like that. So, I appreciate her doing that and supporting me in this endeavor and everyone else from the network from last night as well. I'll call it the network 'cause I don't know your network. But shout out to everybody. So I want to make this a consistent thing. He said, "Call in somebody. You call in. Call in." He said, "Call in somebody. You call." I need a lady to call in. That's what I need right now. I need a lady to call in who doesn't care whether she's got her makeup on or not, and is willing to take her bonnet off and let's do the damn thing at this time. All right. Yo, hey, this is weird. This is weird as hell. Can't believe I'm doing this shit. Shoot your shot. This is Touche's information right here, and we're gonna pin that in the description as well. So feel free, guys. Copy that information. It'll be in the description of the video too. You know. All right. Looks like we got. Hey, man, I got to see your face, man. They got to see what they're working with, bro. Come on, man. I see you in the back studio. You got to show your face, bro. Come on, man. You gotta get the ladies a treat. Give the ladies a treat, brother. Come on, man. Yeah, I know you want to see the ladies. You wouldn't want no lady to come on here and not showing her face. Let's go, brother. You had the audacity to call in. Let's cam up. Y'all be That's right. That's right. All right, I'm about to bring on my next guest here. Got a good brother here. His lighting's not so good. I see you behind the wheel, so if you can turn the light on in the car, man, so people can see your face, you know, you might just meet your next ex-wife, man. Let's see what we got here though.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I
Can you
can't see
hear
you,
me?
brother. What's happening with you?
Sir, let me
Oh yeah,
start.
yeah.
Glory to God. Glory to God. I got to glory to God.
Say
I'm
what?
driving right now, so it's rough. I wanted to get on, bro. I'm driving
What's
right
happening
now.
with you, man?
Just left Maryland.
Just okay.
Man,
Talk to me.
let me tell you about God, fam. Let me tell you about God. I am grateful that God brought me to you. The whole manosphere thing in and of itself is amazing. It is really amazing. You giving a real good word, bro. You giving a real good word. I don't care what nobody say. You out here putting in work. You are showing a lot of us the way, bro. I am 31 years old. I am just now figuring a lot of this shit out.
Okay.
So of course, when I heard your show, you talking about getting back into the dating game, I said, you know what? I think it is time I step back into this thing. I am driving and I try to hit the little light in my car and shit, but it is kind of trash. So I'm gonna ask you to work with me. Sir.
Okay.
Man, let me tell you about God. Shout out, chat. What up, chat?
We here to chat. Tell me about God though, brother. Tell me about God. Let's hear it.
Oh, boy, man, let me tell you about God. God has shown me things. This is a journey I've been on that probably started when I turned 30.
Okay.
Just trying to make sense of what it is that I do want out of this whole life thing. This whole thing, this manosphere has showed me the tip of the iceberg of what it is to be a man. I'm learning so much from this. So much from this.
Okay. So what's been your at the 30 years of age, right, Mark?
Right,
You
right.
got you got
So
me on a different system because it sounds like an echo.
I'm sorry, I am on this piece of shit Android. No offense to Android. I need to upgrade my shit to the iPhone. Folks been
Nah,
trying
I'm
to move
Android.
me
I'm
on.
team Android, so you good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at God. Look at God. It's not just me. All right, that's what's up.
Right.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
But
So at
no. I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead.
yeah, so at 30 years of age, so you say you coming into this. So for the ladies that's listening, obviously that's what type of time we on right now. I'm
Yes,
assuming
sir.
you're single.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So and where are you? So you're 30 years old. Where are you from originally?
Oh, I'm sorry. So no, I'm 31 currently, but
31.
this
Sorry,
journey,
sorry.
this journey I'm on started when I turned 30. Because
Okay.
I was walking I was walking lost in the world. But I
Okay.
did call out to God. God showed me the way. God brought me here. God did bring me here. So I am glad that I'm here, sir. Let me start there. But
Okay.
yes, I am looking to get back out here dating again. And it is so different, man. It is so different from how it was when I was in my 20s. This
So
shit
were
is
you
so
married
much.
or you were just what's the
No, so
issue?
no, just talking and dating. Talking and
Gotcha.
dating. Nothing too long term, just talking and dating. Trying to figure this shit out. So no, single right now. But when I stepped back out here when I was 30, the waters were so different. These are some odd waters we're in nowadays in the dating game. This shit took me for a loop. I didn't know what the fuck was going on out here. Very concerned. I said something's changed. I had no idea what it was. Didn't know
So
what the manosphere was.
were you in a long-term relationship?
No sir. No sir.
So what do you mean you jumped back out in this dating scene?
Started dating again. Started talking to women because I had stepped back from dating when I had turned 29 for school and work. School and work took up a lot of my time. So I
Okay.
had to step back from the dating game, focus on that.
Okay.
But when I turned 30 again, jump back out there. This was around Rona time, so it was kind of weird, but I
Okay.
still tried it. Talking to women, hearing what women had to say, hearing what they wanted, because I would always ask the question, ma'am, what is it that you want? What is it that you do want in a relationship? What are you looking for? Man,
Okay.
and it did somewhat pain me to hear some of these responses because I knew I could never amount to some of the things that they were asking for. I said, what in the hell? I said, what in the absolute hell are they talking about? There ain't no way I'm making that kind of bread right now or in the next 5 years. Money was a big thing. For some of the women I spoke to, money was a big thing, which made sense. I agree. I do agree. Money is important. We do need to be able to provide for our families, take care of our families. And I do believe men should be taking that role. I do agree
Right.
to that. So they got me there. So I said, okay, I hear you, man. You want a man that's got money. Bet. Let me see if I can get that. But what else? Apart from that, what else is it that you want, man? Oh
So
God.
what? So
Oh
let me ask you this,
God.
Mark. What's been your experience dating in your 20s though?
So dating in my 20s was more so like this. It was a lot more simple because the women that I used to deal with in my 20s, the ones that I used to pick were more upfront about what it was that they wanted. Yes, they would say things. They tell you things nowadays they say they want. But nowadays it's like, okay, yes, I want this. I claim to want this, but then when you do, they show me actions that say otherwise. You want a nice guy. We, sir, sir, I cannot preach this to you. I know you know this. I know a lot of the chat already know this. Women claim to want the nice guy. Bro, I have been the nice guy. I have been the nice guy. I tried that shit. That
So
shit
Mark,
does not
Mark,
work.
Mark, I got you on that, bro. What is it now that you're looking for the women that are listening to right now? What is it that you're looking for in a woman right now?
Oh, that's an excellent question, sir. Let me tell you. Let me tell you what I'm looking for right now, because I have no
Right.
doubt it may change. I gotta start off. Gotta get a shout out. Gotta give credit where credit is due. Shout out to you, sir. Shout out to JR Wisdom. Shout out to your platform. It has been a monumental help for me. Shout out Kevin Samuels. Shout out O'Shea. Shout out TLA. Shout out TLA. Struggle streaming already. Come on, fuck. Shout out AMS. What am I looking for though? What am I looking for? Excellent question. The basics we've all heard. Shout out Kevin Samuels. Fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive. If you ask me, I don't think that is a lot. But I've been wrong before. I have been wrong before. Let me know. Some of the women that I've spoken to, when I speak on those things, we've heard the remarks. We know how it sounds, but the intent behind it is what we got to be clear about. And in the manosphere, I've heard men trying to make this as clear as possible when we talk about, look, these things are not bad. We don't want to control anyone. But if you say you claim to want a traditional relationship, a traditional marriage, cool. I'm with that. I can get behind that. Again, I know it's dark. I'm driving right now.
Bro, I'm just trying to get I just want to know what you want, bro. We not gonna I'm just asking straight
Oh
up for the
shit.
lady. For the
Oh shit.
ladies,
You're
we
right.
just
You're
getting
right. You're
straight
right.
to the
You're right.
point,
You're right.
bro. Just what
You're
you
right.
want,
100%.
and
Yes,
what's some
sir.
deal breakers for you. You feel
Yes,
me?
sir. Deal breakers. Ma'am, please, please, please. You don't have to bring any masculinity to the relationship. That's me. Trust and believe. Please, ma'am. No masculinity. No masculinity. It is not appealing. It is very unappealing to men, especially men that want feminine women. Ma'am, miss, ladies, we black men, let me speak for black men. As a black man, we do love y'all, my black women. We love y'all. I can't say that enough. I really cannot. But this attitude, this masculinity, Please, man, please. I implore you. I want you all to win. I do want you all to win. We can only do so much. Please, please chill with the masculinity, man. I would say that's one deal breaker. Second, I was in the chat earlier. We were talking about fitness. I am working on my fit. My fit's gotten pretty damn good. I don't think it's asking too much for a woman to match my fit. But I'll let the chat let me know. Chat, I know we be wild and buck in the chat. Let me know in the chat if what I'm asking for is crazy. If I'm working on my fit and my fit is solid, if I'm looking for a woman who matches my fit, is that a bad thing? Am I wrong for asking for that? Is that too much to ask for? Let me know. Let me
All right,
know,
Mike.
chat.
I
Yes.
I feel you, bro. We'll take that. So, what's the best way, the ladies? If the ladies want to shoot their shot at you, what's the best way to get at you, man?
Oh, goodness gracious. Whoa, God. Whoa, God. Let me tell you. I already gave up my personal one way, and that was a mistake. So I can't do that anymore, unfortunately. I'll start with the gram, because I did just start up a little Instagram, trying to figure out what that shit like. Getting social again, because I ain't been on the gram. Work has been a grind. Mark from 91. Mark from 91.
Mark 91 on the gram. Okay, continue. This is good.
Mark from 91.
That's it.
That's it. That is it. It's in my screen name. You should see my screen name.
All right, say less. Hey, so ladies, if y'all want to get at Mark, yo, holla at him on IG, Mark 91. You know what time it is? He's back in these fields. So we can't see. Y'all can check out his pictures, I guess, on there as well. I don't know if you private or if you public. We can't really see
I
you
am
right
public.
now.
I am
Okay.
public. There are pictures on the gram. It's all there.
Yeah. So you can see the brother better on there. If you ladies, if you're interested, feel free to hit him up on there. Any parting words, brother? Real quick.
JR Wisdom, keep up the good work, sir. You are doing a
Hey,
great service to the community. I truly appreciate it. I know the men of the manosphere appreciate it. Don't stop the grind, sir. You are doing
appreciate it, bro.
you're doing an amazing job.
Hey, I appreciate the confidence, brother. I appreciate you tuning in. We'll talk soon, bro. Enjoy your
Thanks, sir.
drive, man.
Thank you, sir.
All right. All right, later. All right. I was about to bring on a brother just now. It looks like he fell off, the OG. You know what I'm saying? Let's take this real quick. I guess he's having some technical difficulties. He's coming back on. But for you guys who are just joining in, make sure you hit that like button. It's free. It does not cost you a thing. If you're feeling extra nifty, go ahead and hit that super chat, man. It is going to cost you a thing. If you got any questions, feel free to send that through there and show your support, as well as, let me run this at the bottom, man, this banner, which I should have had going. Feel free to there we go right there. Shout out to my moderator. Shout out to the lovely Miss Marlowe, keeping things intact here. I'm about to bring on this next brother here, and I hope you trying to pull some ladies, man. So let's see what we got here, man. What we talking about? OG, talk to me.
You know what we talking about, man. The manosphere has woken up consciousness of the brother.
Okay.
You, my friend, have become a facilitator of that. I want to thank you for that.
I appreciate your voice too, brother. You got a nice speaking voice, but continue.
So, I'm when I say I'm OG, I'm OG. So I go back when the 80s, we macked them chicks back then. Our game was our game. The game ain't much different than it was from back then. The difference is the women have taken a position to elevate themselves into some troposphere of illusion, of value. With the manosphere gives men an opportunity to look at it, the whole situation, from a value perspective. It's not about what she brings or you bring, but you get to know what you're getting involved with before you decide to get deep with it. So the game is different in the sense that the chicks are now running the game, but they're running it on looking for simps. And when I say chicks, I meant the ones that are looking for the simps. They're looking for the simps because there's plenty of them. You gotta understand, they're easy pickings, but a lot of them make themselves available for them. And the brothers that are trying to be serious about these women just don't get it.
Got you.
So you got to understand where your place is, and you got to also stay in your league. Just like we talk about, women picking average guys. Average guys got to be realistic about what their expectations are. You can't go after a sister if you're not, if you're not in her league, because everybody is in a different league. No one's in the same. Everybody runs a different rat race. Everybody runs at different paces. But during that time, you get to find out where you fit if you stay alone long enough and find yourself. Correct. Before you go after some sister. You got to get your personal foundation together first so you can get your game right. See, when you're young, you run the game from your mouth. When you start getting a little bit older, you run the game from your heart. Yeah. As Kevin Hart used to say it from your chest, but that also comes from where you get that feeling from, you get that muster, the heart, to be able to walk up to the sister, throw that confidence at her and say, look, this is what I'm about. All them games before, man, you're going to win more flies with a whole lot of honey.
With a whole lot of honey instead of vinegar. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Hey, so where you calling from, brother?
Calling from Philly, man. Motown, Philly, baby.
That's right. That's right. Are you single?
Nah, man. I'm single at heart, but I'm married in real life, brother. Been married for 20 years. I'm happy. And you know how I got here?
Repeat that now, because I'm a little slow. So you said I'm single at heart.
Single at heart, because once you've been single for a long time, because I got married late in life, you stay single at heart. But I'm married in life.
Wow. Okay. That's the first time I heard that one. That's cold.
I don't live a single life. I live the married life because that's the real life.
Yeah.
So I stay on the real tracks, but that's where it's at. But I had to find that woman for me. I needed that feminine, fit, beautiful woman to get on my program.
For sure.
Get with the program, to create the program for us so we can see what the future is left for her when my time comes. Yeah. But be the provider and do my thing. We got it right. 20 years, man. We pushing 21, baby.
Nice.
So you don't have to be out there running around. You can have this kind of life.
No, you don't.
I'm happy.
You're absolutely right. You don't. You know what I'm saying? But tonight, I appreciate you imputing the wisdom. But we obviously we have to hear it from the, and I would like to call you an elder without being disrespectful. In terms of a man who's been with his wife for 20 plus years or whatever. But for sure, I'm just trying to, have this platform now. Obviously, you're imputing some knowledge right now based upon your experience. But for some people who are looking at having someone shooting their shot or putting themselves out there, you know what I'm saying? What's some advice you would give to them?
Be real. What you want, you got to make sure you put that out there. You put anything negative, it's going to come back to you. You live long enough, you'll find out what Murphy's Law is really about.
There you go.
Come at a chick with a real life, she's going to give you the real heart. If you tell her you love her, you better mean it. Don't even try to fake it. You don't need to fake it. She'd rather you lie to her straight to her face than you sit up there and try to make some truth look like it's a lie.
Yeah.
Staying real and be real, because if you're real from your heart, you're going to stand true to yourself. Yeah. That's what you got. Be you. Fake brothers and fake sisters don't last long. You get in a sexual relationship, you're going to have 2 years, maybe 2.5, maybe 5. You think you're married, you're in love with somebody in 5 years, you're going to find out, whoa, this was just sex.
It was just sex.
Yeah, and that sex will last that long, but you'll be bored after them 5 years or 2.5.
Facts.
Take your time, learn yourself before you try to learn somebody else.
Facts.
That's the best I can tell you.
Somebody said bars. Well, I appreciate you, OG, coming through and imputing this knowledge upon, the youngsters and your contemporaries as well. You know what I'm saying?
Anytime, my brother.
Hope to have you on soon. It's going to be more than just this. We're going to be building with some other stuff, with the chicken wing and communion night as well. So, I look forward to speaking to you then, bro. I appreciate you tuning in.
All right, my brother, I will stay tuned. Everybody else, stay online. This brother's got it going.
Hey, God willing.
All right. Peace, my brother.
Sir. Peace. Y'all heard the OG there just now. Hey, it's nothing like being yourself. You know what I'm saying? Authenticity, standing in your authenticity. There's nothing sexier, and you will attract the person that you want. Don't attempt to be anybody because you always have to pretend at all times. When you wake up in the morning, you got to remember all that stuff too. Yeah, it's chicken wing and communion night. You know what I'm saying? I haven't decided on the night. I was leaning on Sunday, but I'm gonna bring it back. That way, you know, we doing the Q&A and all that good stuff on the chicken wing and communion night. You feel me? So yeah, this night is about, you know, putting yourself out there, folks shooting their shot and things like that. You know, you guys hit that like button if you're just now joining in. The link is pinned in the chat, fellas and ladies. Let me go ahead and shout out you know she's right. I appreciate the $9.99 super sticker, super chat. I appreciate you for the support. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Yo, let's run this up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. If you just now tuning in, make sure you guys hit all notifications. That way, there you go. There you go. We're trying to hit 75K by March. I know that's 2 weeks from now. It's a tall order, you know, but yo, let's run this up. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to make this the hottest channel on YouTube, especially the hottest dating channel on YouTube. Craig Hendricks, man. Hey, before I bring you on, bro, you know, hey, just you better be ready for the ladies, man. So before I bring you on, just let you know off top. You know what I'm saying? So oh, we got the foot fetish guy in the background. I see you, Broham. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't come on here unless you're ready to talk about yourself in terms of the lady shooting your shot. You know what I'm saying? Guys, if you guys calling in, just know that's what this night isn't about, just chatting. This night is about if you're ready to put yourself out there for some ladies to shoot their shot. If you're not trying to do that, we don't need to be talking. Just letting you guys know that off top. So go ahead and bring a couple of these brothers on real quick. But once again, guys, hit that like button. It's free. It doesn't cost you a thing. We're trying to make this I mean, there isn't really too many dating shows that's live on YouTube, but as far as men go, I'm trying to be that dude. So go ahead and tune in. Go ahead and tune in, hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends about me. You know what I'm saying? Because we trying to run this up, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring in the homie real quick, Craig Hendricks. Let's see what we talking about, bro. How you doing, brother? All over the place. What's happening? You walking through the house? What's going on, man?
Yeah, man, I had to run in my car real quick. Sorry about that.
Where you calling from, brother?
I didn't know you was gonna pull me in. I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia, or what part?
Calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
I mean, what part? What part of Atlanta?
But I'm sorry. Say that again. You're breaking up.
What part of Atlanta? Don't tell me you on that struggle Wi-Fi.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
I say, what part of Atlanta?
Okay, I get you now. What you say? Oh, I'm in Decatur, Georgia.
Oh, Decatur, got you. Say less.
Sorry,
how old are you, brother? How old are you?
Right, I'm actually living 36 years old.
36. Okay. 36 out of Decatur, where everything's greater. You know. So
well, I actually live in Orlando, but I'm a traveling journeyman.
You're a journeyman.
Oh, my bad. I actually live in Orlando.
Okay. Yeah, I heard that part. You say you're a journeyman?
Are you getting me now?
I can hear you, man, but it's a delay.
Yeah, I'm a journeyman sheet metal mechanic.
So okay, sheet metal mechanic. So for the ladies in Orlando, right? What is it that you're looking for in a lady right now at this point in your journey?
Well, for one, just not too many kids. I mean, I have one grown son. He's 20 years old.
Okay.
So I'm pretty much out here with no kids, but I do want more kids.
How many more kids you want?
I would like to meet a lady with a lot of kids. Two more.
Two more? So how many kids can she? What's the maximum amount of kids she can have?
One.
Just one? Okay, so you cool with one. All right.
I'm cool with one. I mean, I've dated women with up to 4 kids, and it just didn't work.
Yeah, I can see why. Yeah.
Right. I mean, I love kids. You know, I don't mind being there for kids, but when they're not your kids, you don't have any control. So
yeah. Especially you got grown kids. You 36 and you stepping up in there. So what's been an issue that you've been encountering in these streets with these women with women in general and dating?
man, the main thing been kids, to be honest. You know what I mean? Because like I say, when you meet a woman, you don't have kids, you got time. They don't have time. You know,
Right.
you have no control over what they got going on. You got baby daddies, all that stuff. Nothing you can do about that. My traveling, I travel a lot, so
Okay.
I have that issue.
Got you.
So that's why I say I need a woman that doesn't have too many kids, so she can move around.
Right.
And kind of make that work.
Kind of be that way. So what's some off top? What's
Sorry
some
about
deal?
hot. I had to do some running around before I got on here, but I didn't want to miss.
Nah, you good, brother. I appreciate the support. So what's some no-goes or some automatic deal breakers for you when dealing with a woman or a woman that may be in your life?
Controlling women that just, like they have so many trust issues that they can't believe anything, you know what I mean? Like I said, I travel a lot, so we might have times where I have to be in California, for 3 months and all that stuff. I don't need a woman, oh, what you doing? Why you didn't answer your phone? All that stuff. Like, so my issue has just been finding women that haven't been hurt so much that you can actually build something with, you know what I mean?
Right. So that's typically a thing is women with trust issues, basically.
Right.
Got you.
Trust issues, and like I say, like at my age, it's hard to meet women without, a lot of kids or whatever. But I know there's some out there,
Right.
And if they don't have kids, you convince a woman to want to have kids, especially if they're around my age. And I'm really not interested in younger women, not like too young. I think about the lowest I want to go is maybe 27. But.
Right. So physically, what you looking for? What's some characteristics of a woman that you're looking for physically in a woman?
Physically,
you have a preference?
I'm sorry, I'm having some bad Wi-Fi. God damn.
Yeah.
Say that one more time. What's the bad characterics?
Yeah, I said no. I said what's your preferences in terms of what you're looking for physically in a woman? Bro, you got that struggle Wi-Fi. I'm gonna give you a few seconds, man, because I don't want to. You might need to go on mobile. Get off that Wi-Fi and get on mobile, man. Unless you got that, unless your plan's struggling too, man. What's happening though? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I'm in the house, man. They shouldn't be struggling like that.
Yeah. You might want to get on your. You might want to get on your data. You might want to get on your data then, man. But yeah, what's your preference in terms of a woman physically?
Okay, I just went to data, so I don't know if that.
Oh yeah, get on your data, man. I don't know if you're unlimited, but I hope you are. So talk to me. What's your preference?
Now I was on my house Wi-Fi. I think that was just messing up. Maybe somebody. But anyway, my physical preference. That's what you was asking.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, she ain't gotta be perfect. I mean, I'm not the perfect guy. As you can see, I'm a little rough around the edges. So I mean, I just like women that weigh less than me. For one, not being funny or anything.
Right.
I'm knocking at 200. So I mean, I want to be able to pick you up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I like dark skinned women.
Nice.
Not saying I'm against any other. But I love my women black, chocolate if possible.
Yeah.
Just average height, employed. Or at least just got, some wisdom about things as far as how to handle money.
That's right.
Because you can not have a job, but you can know how to handle money. So I need a woman that can handle money. I mean, I make good money, but I don't always have the best. Hey, go do this. So you want that teammate. You want somebody that you can work with. That's pretty much all I'm looking for. That teammate, somebody to work with.
Nah, I feel you. So for any woman that's shooting her shot at that's gonna be shooting her shot at you, what can she expect from you in a relationship?
I'm a hard worker.
Okay.
Very honest, sometimes too much to a fault.
Hey man,
the women say they want the
honesty is
truth.
the best policy. Honesty is the best policy, man. But go ahead. Yeah,
but
continue.
they say they want the truth until you actually tell them the truth, and then that kind of sounds a little weird. So, very honest. I work hard. I try to keep myself occupied. I always keep my morals first. I love kids, but I'm zero tolerance on the bullshit. I don't have a maximum unlimited amount of patience.
That's right.
So I'm not gonna sit here and try to work it out for 1,000 years, because once I see that you on the bullshit, hey, I feel, I know my value. I know how hard I work to get where I'm at right now.
There you go.
I'm not a horrible looking dude. I mean, I know I ain't the best, but I'm not gonna settle for less. The older I get, the wiser I get, the more valuable I get. So I'm just looking for somebody to build with and not wait till I get my shit all the way together, then want to come to the, end of the race. So like I said, somebody to build with. But I definitely, before I go, man, I've been watching your platform for a while, man. I see where you started from. I'm a small YouTuber myself. I just started about 5 months ago. So I've been, looking at YouTubers and seeing their little platform or whatever and seeing how they grow. And I've noticed how you grow, man. I want to give you the max amount of props, man, for your transition. Keep doing your thing, man. I believe this is going to be major.
Hey, I appreciate you, man. Hey, what can the ladies reach you at, man, if they interested?
I am on Facebook, Craig Hendricks, just like how my name is spelled. Or I'm gonna just throw a little promotion out there. Don't be mad at me. I have a small channel, it's Found Podcast. If you ever drop in and just check out my content, it's more entertainment, stuff like that.
Right.
But if you ever want to drop me a message or whatever, ladies could do that. But they can find me on Facebook or Instagram.
So your IG, what's your IG?
My IG is Craig Hendricks 912.
Okay. So ladies, y'all heard the brother. The brother's a hardworking man. He don't care if you got a kid, not kids, a kid. He said he's willing to work, and he's a hardworking brother. He has no tolerance for BS, and he'll treat you like a queen. I'm assuming is what the brother was saying. And hey, you know what I'm saying? You see what time it is. So hit that brother up, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully everything works, He's the man of your dreams, and you'll be the lady of his dreams. So y'all see what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you. Hey, man, I appreciate you tuning in, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay up.
Good work, man.
Already, brother. Hey, be easy like Sunday morning. All right, later. All right, ladies. Y'all see what time it is with Craig. Y'all make sure y'all hit that brother up if y'all looking for a hardworking man. Somebody asked in the chat, does he deal with single mothers? Yep, the brother said he deal with a single mother as long as she got one kid. One kid limit. There you go. He's a hardworking man, journeyman. He's good with his hands. Y'all heard him. So y'all see what time it is. So with that being said, get the likes up. If you haven't hit that like button, go ahead and hit that like button. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps to promote this video, helps promote that channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys hit all notifications. That way, because I hear some people aren't getting any notifications. So I'm about to bring this next brother on here, man. Hey, he's a foot fetish brother. You know what I'm saying? He reminds me of bro man from the 5th floor. I'm about to bring him on here. Hey, man, when I bring you on, man, we talking about the ladies, all right? We talk about so the ladies can shoot their shot at you, especially if they need a foot massage, if they're in podiatry or any type of stuff like that. So without further ado, I'm about to bring bruh man from the 5th floor or 4th floor, I forgot which one it was, on. and the real big boss. Without further ado, let's do it.
Hey, what's up?
What's happening with you, my man? What's good? Talk to me.
I'm just relaxing. I had a busy weekend. Did some photo shoots, and
This a photo shoot.
Yeah, I did some photo shoots, but
Yeah,
I'm trying to keep it PG.
Yeah.
And so my phone's been blown up from phone calls, messenger. So I'm just winding down. Plus working multiple gigs.
That's
So
right.
I'm just taking it easy tonight.
Okay.
Because I gotta be in Charlotte before rush hour.
That's right.
I'm out in Raleigh. North Carolina.
Oh, you're in
I'm
Raleigh,
in Durham,
okay.
but I'm close to Raleigh.
Got you.
I-40.
I-40. Hey, I already know. I used to live in Barstow. 40 goes from Barstow all the way out there. Yeah. So in California.
Yeah.
Way across the country, man. So I know you've been on the show a few times already. You know what I'm saying? So, but this evening we talking about for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? We haven't delved into some things. So for the ladies that are watching, you know, obviously we know that you're a foots man. You know what I'm saying? So for the ladies that are watching, what is it that you're looking for in a young tenderoni, if you will?
I'm looking for some. I know a lot of people don't speak on this, especially in the Black community. I do like my sisters, but I am open. But I prefer the chocolate, regardless of shade.
Hey, go ahead, brother. Keep speaking. Keep speaking.
Okay. And what's been my pet peeve? To me, her mental health. She got to be working because we all got issues and stuff. And my thing is, I say this: you're responsible for your mental health.
That's right.
Ain't nobody fixed you for you. Because one thing I can't stand is how you got women go, you got this, you got that. I'm like, hold on, what do you got? And my thing is, well, in the past, let the past stay in the past.
Right.
Get therapy. If you can't move on, let it go. Let that man go. Let that past hurts. And I always ask about her exes. Okay, you had these guys who didn't do what they did. Why should you be? Not trying to sound like KS. Why should you fit what all these bad experiences? Why should you be entitled to a good dude? But I'm pretty sure you had some good dudes shooting your shot.
Right. Yeah.
And my thing is, be honest. You could look up somebody's dating history. Look up somebody's habits, especially when they watch adult entertainment. Look up what they're watching. It tells you a lot about people. And what they're attracted to, especially when you go down who they shot their shot and their exes.
Right.
And what my thing is, I can't stand a materialistic woman. It ain't got nothing to do with me not having it or nothing like that. It's the fact that I'm a realist.
Okay.
I'm getting better on my spiritual. I'm not a religious. But my thing was always been a pet peeve. Not trying to mention any other YouTubers, but to me, where's the pride in our community? I mean, she has to be. I like a woman who's with not crazy, but awakened to life, awakened to our culture, our people, and willing to educate herself. I can't do no fake hair, fake nails, but you want a real dude. I can't do that. I can't. And now I have made exceptions, but I can't deal with no colonized hair. But you got so much to say about how I dress and stuff. My thing is, take your criticism. It's coming from a place of love. It's not a personal attack. And my thing is, you listen to me, I'll listen to you. And my thing is, intelligence is important. I can't deal with no dummy.
Right.
And one thing I will say, JR, is that I'm honest. That's one thing I'm honest when I do shoot my shot. Okay. And you already know we're not going to go down that rabbit hole. Oh, if I like what I see, like what I notice, or the vibe, I go for it.
That's right.
So my thing is, I tell them, look, I can't give you that reality house heifers of ATL performance. I'm not. First of all, those people don't even live like that.
That's right.
And the biggest thing with my problem is, I noticed when, like, see, even some of the women who talk about Malcolm X, I said you wouldn't be able to handle Malcolm X because I was talking to a lady an hour ago. We went out. So, and I said, I can't do, I don't worship celebrities. I don't believe in that. I mean, I have met my share of celebrities.
Yeah.
And I don't get all starstruck. I understand they got to take a bath like everybody else, brush their teeth. Got to do what they got to do.
Facts.
And my thing is, I can't deal with no shallow, materialistic, delusional female, especially if she ain't trying to better herself. Forget getting the bag. Get your self-love. Get the pride.
Right.
Black pride. Get knowledge yourself. And to me, I'm not telling anybody what they shit like and dislike, but to us men, melanated men, that's what you need to look for. Does she got pride in herself? Right. Now, I ain't going to talk about the Super Bowl and stuff. I ain't watched that in years. I ain't interested in watching the foolishness and whatever comes with it. So I really display my pro-black stance on life,
right,
and what I stand for. And to me, as men, we must stand on our square. Right. I don't care what they tell you. Stay on your square. They'll say you're too serious, Calvin. Man, you ain't fun. Get out of here, chick. I am very fun, especially when you get to know me.
So you like a chocolate sister. What are some other physical attributes that you like that you're looking for in a woman?
Okay, we already know the first attribute.
Yeah,
but I like a woman. I like a woman who keeps her hands nice too. You know what I'm saying? Moisturize the legs and stuff. Don't be ashy, but I'm very forgiving. We're all not perfect. And I like a woman who's relatively tall. I'm 6 feet.
Tall?
Oh shoot! I'm like close to 5'10", 6 feet.
5'10", 6 feet is good for you. Okay.
Yeah, I've dealt with someone who's taller, but height is not much of an issue. But I don't like to feel like I'm the big green giant that.
How about her weight?
She cannot weigh more than me.
Okay.
Now I don't mind something I can cuddle with and hug on. I like some meat, little fat, but you can't weigh more than me. Gotcha. And I'm not gonna tell you, I'm like over 350 pounds. So you cannot weigh more than over 350 pounds.
I mean, and what you're saying is very liberal, though. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's very liberal for a man to say something like that. But go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. And
he's not making fun at you. I'm just saying for you to say that, but go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. My thing is it's about learning. Because I don't understand, man. Even some of the chicks who got PhDs, I'm not intimidated by what she got going on. I'm like, to me, she got to be willing to learn.
Gotcha.
And I like to read. I like to watch documentaries.
Right.
And she got to be really, understanding of that. I want to be understanding, but I can't be on no goofy stuff. I can't watch no drama, dysfunction, Jerry Springer stuff. Yeah. The real world, I can't watch that mess. That mess, especially when you're over the age of 28. That needs to me, you should put that in the bed. Certain things you should put in the bed before you turn age 30. And I'm 38 years old.
38, right? 83. Continue. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you covered a lot of deal breakers. What are some additional? Can she have kids? What's happening?
Here's my thing with that, JR. Now, my thing is, to me, in a perfect world, I understand as the older I get, she can probably have kids, even though they start early now.
Yeah.
But to me, you cannot have multiple fathers, kids with multiple fathers.
Okay.
My thing is, I base your ex on what type of ex you have, especially when you got kids. Now, if he's one of them, can't stay out of jail, always you got to post bond, I can't deal with you.
Gotcha.
And it's like, and to me, if you like just being like difficult, you don't want the father to see his children, you use it, and you're being a Karen, triple K, Karen, and using the system, but you talk about, oh, I look, no, you on with what you call the enemy, and you're fake.
Right.
So it's the type of, it's just basically her being honest with herself. Look, and her mental health. I got my mental health issues. I deal with depression. I've had my share of traumas and issues, but as long as we're willing to work together, now we may not work on the same length, but as long as we're on a similar page, the same page, and striving for the same page, then I can see then I can see myself growing old with you.
So with that being said, Calvin, what can a woman expect from you in a relationship? In terms of what you, I'm not asking what you bring to the table. I'm just saying what can she expect from you as a man in a relationship with her?
Integrity. A man that stays on his word and can back it up.
Okay.
Very focused. And very adventurous.
Very adventurous. Yeah. Okay. So focused, a man full of integrity, and very adventurous.
Yes.
Got you. So that's what she can look forward to in terms of being with a man like yourself.
Yes.
Got you. And foot massages.
Yeah, foot massages and more than that.
Yeah, I know more than that. Yeah, I just want to say foot massages.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm very good with my hands, ladies. I know how to rub feet, and I'm very affectionate like a teddy bear.
Yeah. I feel you. Hey, man. Hey, so hey, where can the ladies reach you at though, Calvin? Where can they reach you?
On what you see on there, the Real Big Boss Calvin. That's my Instagram. As far as Facebook, it's Calvin D'Souza, and I have 2 Facebook pages, and Calvin J D'Souza. You can reach me there. And
you Dominican?
Huh?
You Dominican?
No, my dad's Portuguese. But he's from Jamaica, and my grand and his mother is Indian. I don't know if it's probably East Indian.
Got you.
Maybe Trinidadian. And my mom's ADOS.
Got you. Say less. Yeah. But yeah, continue. Yeah. What can they reach you at? I know you were saying your Facebook.
The Real Big Boss Calvin on Instagram. My Instagram got hacked. My other page got hacked by a heifer, but basically the Real Big Boss Calvin is what you see. Facebook is Calvin D'Souza, Calvin J D'Souza. You'll probably see me have my finger like this in a photo.
Right.
That's what you see. And now you can reach me on my art page, my foot art page, Feet Junkies Media on Instagram.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey man, any parting words before we get off here, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, just guys, I just need y'all to. I know it's Valentine's Day, but that doesn't give you the lesson of simp. Please do not simp. My brother posted this photo, talk about spoil her, and I'm like, I'm not trying to roast her, but it's like he's a skinny guy, and she weighs way more than him, and he's talking about spoil her, and I said, man, don't be simping, man. Don't. First of all, it's not hard to get that woman. It's not hard to connect. It's just hard to find somebody who's of substance. Right. But you gotta be. But as a man, you must be of substance yourself, and check your red flags before y'all check each other's red flags.
Facts.
Yeah, that's all, bro.
Hey, I appreciate you coming on tonight, man. You know what I'm saying, ladies, y'all heard the man. Go ahead, hit him up if you're interested, and we'll leave it at that, man. You know, once again, man, appreciate you for coming in.
All right. Take care, bro.
Have a good night, bro. All right, later. All right, everybody. That's going to be my last call for tonight. You know, we had some interesting people on tonight. So, hey, y'all got to pick, you know, ladies, fellas, y'all see what it is. If y'all in the area, y'all want to shoot y'all shot, you know, by all means, go ahead. You got the information. And I appreciate everyone who supported tonight, all the super chats, all the likes and things like that. This is the pilot here for the show. I hope we can expand and where people are actually calling in to shoot their shot in real time. because I think that's going to inspire some confidence. And I'm sorry, guys, because I've been under the weather, so to speak, with some congestion. So you probably hear my voice sounds a little different, but it's going to inspire some things for people with confidence, which is what I really want to do with the fellas. I know ladies are kind of reluctant in real time to shoot their shot, but for the fellas to do it, it's all in good fun. And you never know, you might meet somebody that may tickle your fancy and maybe your soulmate, twin flame, all those things of that nature. Shout out to my awesome moderator once again, the lovely Marlo, the woke therapist. You guys make sure you subscribe to her channel as well as everyone else tonight who's mentioned their channel. I hope to do more of these in the future. Like I said, I appreciate you guys' support. It's been a good turnout for me. And like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Cali and Linktree. You guys see the banner at the bottom here. If you guys want to book a one-on-one for the ladies looking for advice from a male's perspective, from you fellows who looking for some advice from your Uncle Wisdom, I got you. You guys make sure you hit me up on there. Check out my website. If you guys want to purchase any of my books and merch, it's on there as well. Published several books as well as several t-shirts that you guys, I put out new designs every week. So you guys make sure you pick up a t-shirt. It helps us support the channel. And as Marlo posted here, if you want to be a guest on the upcoming, yeah, I thought I clicked on the wrong thing. If you want to be a guest, hey, it's JR Wisdom _ on IG. You guys can also email me directly at jrwisdomunlimited@gmail.com. Shout out to Kevin Miller here for the $25 super chat. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate the support. Joseph Lupino, Lujano, excuse me. You didn't miss anything. I haven't closed out yet. So you said I just highlighted at your comment. But yeah, you can go back and rewatch it. So yeah, all of those things are on my Linktree, guys. If you want to get in contact with me, you want to book a one-on-one, you guys make sure you subscribe to my Patreon. I'm gonna be putting out more content. I'm also putting out some courses directly on my new website, which I'll be publishing, JR Wisdom Unlimited. Be putting out courses on credit, putting out courses on how to build up your YouTube channel if that's something that you guys are interested in. And with that being said, man, it's been an awesome night. Happy Single Awareness Day to you guys, to all you, you incredible people out there, you hopeless romantics, all you guys. And I'm gonna go ahead and end this because we're right at an hour and a half. And it's been great. So, peace be upon you all, the mercy and blessings of the Almighty. And just do not forget, this is wisdom. And I'll see you guys soon. I'm out. Peace.